I might just change the channel to doing PC motherboard reviews. I like this motherboard because it's got a dragon on it. Hello, shirlierox here. It is time for a little bit of water cooling. I fancy doing some water cooling in freebuild. So we're going to dive into water cooling, and I'm going to see what's the most expensive build I can make in this game using a water cooling setup. So let us have a little look. So I've been having a little play around with the piping and the pumps, and I think we're going to go for a dual pump setup because it looks lovely. Now let me see. Let's pick a fresh bench. I think I might change the room as well first before I get started. Let's get this looking a futuristic looking room, because this is going to be a futuristic build. I want the futuristic floor though. I like that floor. And I think we'll go for a contemporary roof. There you go. It's a mishmash of everything. I like it. Okay, so we need a build. And this is the case that probably a lot of you have used. So I'm going to go for the Enyo, because it's just ridiculous. Just absolute. It's massive. I've had some big cases, but this is just a monster. Just look at it. Now, that alone is $500, which is why I have never owned one of them, nor will I ever own one of them unless someone wants to sponsor me and give me one for free. Now, you got loads of room for building in this, so we're going to go for that for the case. I mean, eventually this can support, I believe, 2 PSUs. You can only put one in though in this game though. So, but I don't know. Do you actually need 2 PSUs? I don't understand why you'd want 2, because that's a lot of power. What sort of Bitcoin mining would you do to have 2 PSUs? The highest wattage. So I don't have to go for an EVGA or a Corsair. Now, I've had more Corsair power supplies than EVGAs, but that's got the name T2 in it, so that's like Terminator 2, so we're going to go for that one. Let's actually look at it. What does it look like? Okay. It's looking pretty... Oh, yes, look at that. Yes. Do love a modular PSU. So, motherboard-wise... I think we'll just go for the See, I was going to go for this because it's the most expensive. But if you look at, say... Now, which one would it be now? So we want one that supports DDR5, but I want to see the speeds. So let me have a little look. I don't think you can search via... Can you search via RAM type on this? I don't think you can do socket, because I know new sockets are 1700s, aren't they? These ones. So they're DDR5. So that just blows my mind, that, right? So if we'll take that off a second. So that's $550 for the carbon Wi-Fi. That's the most expensive one. Well, it's a toss-up between these two. But if you look at that, that's like $850. But this one, the RAM's so much faster in it. I mean, I know that is Threadripper though, so you can get like the, what's that ridiculous core? Is it 5950s? That's 64 cores. That is just ridiculous. I'm going to go for this. Which one do I like the most out of these two? I like this one, I think. I like the MSI. I do like the little logo on it. That's a really technical way. I might just change the channel to doing PC motherboard reviews. I like this motherboard because it's got a dragon on it. Okay, so we're going to put water cooling goodness in this. So, in fact, can we water cool that motherboard? Let us look. I'm doing this one because it's just next to it. Can I water cool that motherboard? Z690. Ah, no, we can't. Boo, hiss. So, we could either go 2 options with this. We could go for water cooling the RAM, the GPU, and the CPU, or we could go for the motherboard. I want to go for DDR5. I want to go for new tech. I'm so done with DDR4. We're going for this one. So we're gonna water cool it and stick everything in. Right. So let's get water cooling, baby. So we've got to choose now. The most expensive one, obviously, is the Asus ROG. 24 gig. Core frequency 1860. I will have one of those. Thank you very much. So let us get this opened up. Okay, now we've got to remove our pads, so let's take all this off. Okay, put some more thermal grizzly pads on. Nice. Get my little cotton bud or Q-tip if you are from anywhere else that doesn't call them cotton buds. I think I call them earbuds or something. Thermal paste. Let's do a little. Can we do a little? Let's do a little Nike symbol. Yeah, that makes it much more. Get an extra 5 frames a second with that. Okay, we'll add the block now. So we can only choose the one block for this. So you're quite limited in. It's limited parts in the beta. So I think the full game might have maybe more different ones you can put on. So don't think this one's RGB. Okay. Ooh, nice. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that's a GPU done. Now, because we've done one, we'll be able to run that in SLI. And I can even go in, no, come out here. You can go in here and see it. So if I go into custom water cooling, there you go. Ones with the blue background are the default vanilla ones, which come with it. The ones with the little colour backgrounds are the ones that I've just done. So as you can see, that's the 1860 I mentioned before. Right. And another one. Right. So we can't... Oh, yeah, we can. We can water cool DDR5. Happy days. Now, we're going to have to go for Team Group, aren't we? Because look, 6400. And the motherboard we've got was the Carbon Wi-Fi. Now, let me just look at this again. So... Carbon Wi-Fi. So that supports up to 6,800. So potentially I might be able to overclock the RAM to that speed. Bear in mind, my idea of overclocking is sticking XMP on. And if you noticed in one of my other videos, I did comment the fact that I actually did run my PC for a whole year. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I run my RAM at the wrong speed for a year. I just didn't want to overclock the CPU. Because it was so much faster than my old CPU. And didn't even think about RAM. I didn't even know RAM didn't run at default speed. Well, at the correct speed. So now it's running at, I think it's 3200. It was running at 2400, I think. How I laughed when I found out. Anyway, not as much as I laughed putting these pads on. I feel like I'm on the production line. Here we go. Come on. Thermal pads, there. Right, we're done. Gonna stick me heat sinks on now, and then stick the actual water block at the top, and stick that in my pocket. Nice. Okay, so that's the RAM done. That's the graphics card done. I can't do the motherboard, so we'll see how we get on with time. I might do another build with water cooling the VRM. We will see. So now comes the exciting part. Let me stick the stuff inside the PC. So open this up, go to install and see what range we've got. So we're going to go for of course, the i9 12900K. Now, someone did say to me, I need to do some testing on it. Someone did say that there's binning in PC Build Simulator games. So you could build like 2 identical rigs and then you'll get a different overclock on them. So I need to do some testing on that to see if it is actually true or if that is just like Chinese whispers. So if you have done that, let me know. Okay, I think the arm automatically came down on that one, so we're okay with that. So we need to do the thermal paste again. So go into tools and go into paste. Okay, here we go. So we're ready for the swoosh again. Oh no, that's a terrible swoosh. No, we don't want that. I want I want to clean that off. That is just the regret swoosh. Right, do it again. Do it properly. Right, so like that. Okay, that's not really a swoosh. Yeah, okay. I would be interested to know if it actually has an effect on if you put too much on. Is it negative? Okay, so cooling. I'm in two minds what to do for cooling, because I'm going to be liquid cooling the rest of it. Oh, no. We don't want to use an all-in-one, because we can do this, even though we're not water cooling the motherboard. Oh, no. There's no CPU blocks. I forgot. This new 12 series, there's no custom water cooling. Boo. Right, there's none of them. Right, so what we'll do instead, we'll do what I said with this. Now, do I want to go for the Kraken? I feel like everyone goes for the Kraken. But if I want to do the most expensive build, I'm going to have to choose that. I mean, what I love about this game is you get to learn about parts you didn't know existed, because I didn't even know this thing even existed. Look at it. This Corsair monster. It's absolutely massive. 100 CFM airflow. How much do these push out? 150. Okay. Is this that you're paying for a brand name, though? Because look, that is Z73. That is 150. That's bigger and pushes the same airflow. Although I believe that some of these you can do... Can't you do, like, upload Linus's face onto some of these? I'm just going to go for the most expensive. Well, we might regret this, because I might have to have a little dabble with the spacing. The spacing might be an issue with this, so... By default, it wants to stick it on the back, and I think I'm quite happy with that, because I'm planning on running my radiators on the top and the front. So I'm going to strip all this out now. So top panels come off, front panel come off. So you can see that there is sitting around the back. Nice. Right, so next up we've got to stick me RAM in. Now, I can only stick... I didn't actually see how much RAM I put in. Do you know when you're not paying for it yourself? I don't know if I put 16 gig sticks in, or if they were... was it 8 gig sticks? Oh, they are 16. Nice, so... I'm going to stick that in. Oh, it's going to be good. Right, so need to put my GPUs in now. So let's get these sneaked in. So go to graphics card. Let's just type in Strix. Oh, custom water. You'd think I'd never played this game before. Okay, so we might have a slight problem, Houston. So the auto cabling, yeah, the auto cabling has done that cable there. So sometimes you can do this as a trick. So put the GPU in first, and then give me another one. Give me SLI. Ridiculous cards. What is it? How much is each one of those graphics cards? $2,000. Wow, I'd have to sell me kidney and me eye to pay for that. Right, we're going back to the CPU. No, not that. CPU cooling. Z73. Now, will that work now? See, it's slightly... Oh, no, it does. See? Here you go. Listen to Shirls. He's wise. At this point, he realises he's messed up. Now, if I wanted to go for M2 drives... I want M2 drives. I want M2s. I want M2s only. What's the most expensive bad boy? For some reason, that is $750. Cardia. I'll have one of them. Do you know what? I'm feeling generous. I think I'll have 2 of them. I think... Can we fit another one in? Yeah, go on then. I don't think I've got space for any more. Oh, no, we have. Oh, yeah. 4 M2 drives. Can we sneak another one anywhere? Do you know what? I was joking. We can. Wow. I've got all the gigs. I can download the internet. Right, that's got to be it. I can't fit any more in. There's no... Let's make sure there's no slots on the... I don't think there'd be a slot on the back on this one. Okay, right. Gonna try and put my GPU in again. We know the GPU's not going to work now, is it? Because it's going to be blocked. Yeah. And I'm actually going to leave the cooler to last because I've just had a thought. I need to put my pumps in, so we're going to pump it up. I so wish I could put that soundtrack on the back of this. That pump it up. Right. Most expensive, Alpha Cool Ice Basher DDC 150mm. Can I fit two of it? Yes, I can. I can and I will. We're having two. Because why have two when you can have... Well, why have one when you can have two? Now, we need radiators now, so we're going to put radiators in. Why are all these manufacturers' names that are, it's like me speaking Klingon? Is it Ragentech? Are they Dutch or something? Raging Tech? Yeah, Raging Tech. That's what we're going to call them. Raging Tech. Now, we're going to put these in. Now, where do I want to put this? Now, you can flip the orientation round like this. I'm going to put it here so it aligns with my CPU cooler. Oh, no, we're not putting it into the cooler, oh, are we? It's near the GPU, though, so that's good. Now, I'm going to stick another one in the front. And I'm going to flip it this way so we can do it at the bottom. I fancy doing the routing through the bottom. See if we can do that. Okay. Could we get more radiators in? Oh, we could. I don't know if we're going to be able to wire it all up, though. That's so close to this. Now, it would be fun, though, to see if I could plug this in, though. Because I could put that into one end of it. And then, oh, yeah, we can see a plan coming ahead. Try and stick me cooler in now. Now, is that still going to let me stick it round the back? It is. Okay, piping. So, now you can alter your fittings in this. So, I am going to alter my fittings. Now, I've got to think of a theme and a colour for the case. I'm going to go for... Let's go for, like, gold. Now, how the heck are we going to fix all this up? Now, I found the best thing to do with piping is to go for a rigid pipe. And then your next choice is, do you want coloured coolants? Because there's no point in putting coloured coolants if you're going for nickel or copper. But if you're going for clear, like I am, then you will want that. Now, let's try and plan this out. So, this is going to come down here. Maybe the same one. So, how are we going to connect this up? Now, I want to see if I can get round the back with this one first. So, let's try and go around the back to the RAM. So, the way this works, I don't know if I actually described this in any of the previous videos. So, you go to, we're on bend at the moment. Now, if it's a plus sign, it means you can add like a bend, or like a bend in the pipe like that. And you can click undo. Whereas if it's like that, it means you can drag it. So I'm going to try and drag it somehow behind here. So I might try. Where can we bend it from? There. Okay, can I drag it on here? No. This gap is a lot tighter than I thought. I thought maybe I could like drag it through there, but what about down there? Ooh, interesting. Okay, I can get it down there. I think there's all like back plates and stuff in the way. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't think my plans of going through the back's gonna work, is it? Okay, that is just not coming through the back, is it? I wonder if I did like I could probably route the one up there though. Okay, we're gonna give up on that pipe then. Let's just like do it auto for now, just from there to there. I mean, you're like, oh yeah, that's really a boring route, but I can do stuff like this to it. I could add like kinks to it. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could do it like this. You know, add another little kink to it, do it up. Accept that like that for now. Okay, let's get this other stuff connected. So let's connect the two GPUs. And we need to get this radiator connected to something. So I'm going to accept that one. Let's just try and do the radiator into this. And we've got all this room to play with over here. So I'm going to bring this out a little bit. Like this. Can I do like an interesting shape? Let's see. Well, that's interesting or not. It just looks... It's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure which part's actually sticking now. Okay, there we go. So that's the route I've had to go for the radiator to the pump. I've had to go like that. Right, so what's not connected then? My memory isn't connected, but we might be able to connect the memory to the loop up here. So that will fit auto, but that's a bit boring, isn't it? So let us do... Let's do some crazy lines. So I'm going to do it all the way over here. Okay, let's do it like this. No, I want it. Yeah, I know where I want to bend it, but oh no. So it's kind of hard to get the bends as small as you'd immediately like. So let's do it like that. So you sort of have to like click and do a bend up there and leave a little bit of a room for a bend where you want it to turn. There you go. It's sort of what I wanted. So do it one bend, another cut. Okay, that's an even bigger thing I've done. Ugh. This is not the bends I was looking for. I mean, this might say I've seen people do some of these custom bends, some of these custom ones that look amazing. This is just the fact that I'm rubbish at this. Right, now let's test it out now. So we've got no errors. We've got an empty loop. Let's put a bit of colour in my life. So we'll go to coolant. Now we can go for opaque UV. We can go for clear. We can go for flecked. I want the brightest I can get. So let's try the clear UV and see what that looks. Now the cool thing you can do, I love doing this, right? Watch this. So fill it up. Now you can do two separate colours in this. So I've not done two separate colours in this, but basically you build the same thing as this, but because these are all linking up together, these are all using the same coolant. So you can see by the lines. So this pump here goes into the GPU, and then the GPU goes into the radiator, then the radiator goes into the memory, and then the memory goes into the other thing. So it all comes around full circle, and as you can see, it does take a while to fill up, but it is kind of cool though. Come on. There you go. I forgot the way I'd routed my cables then. Look, there you go. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to stick a stick in now. And we will do a quick install of the OS. Oh, before we do that, go into the manual. So I'm not going to have time to do the overclocking properly on this, so I might do that in a separate video. If enough of you want to see an overclocking video, let me know and I'll do a separate thing. So for now, for ease, I'm going to do the XMP and see what it defaults to. At the moment, we're on 4,800. So it says we're going to set to 6,400, which I believe is 400 megahertz. Was it 400 megahertz smaller than the motherboard? Because I'm sure this motherboard can handle 6,800. Yeah, 6,800. So we're going for that XMP. I'm not really going to do the overclocking. We're just going to go apply changes and restart. go back into the BIOS to make sure it's applied. So, there you go, 6,400. Install the OS. Okay, so I'm probably going to edit this video because this is like runtime for this so far is 36 minutes, and no one wants to watch 36 minutes of shirlierox. So I'm going to now quickly install 3D Mark. I'm going to install lighting. I'm going to install OCT and Cinebench. So let's do a quick Cinebench and see what we get. Look at that go. Boom! Right, so we've got 25,000, nearly 26,000 on that one. Nice. We are beating a 4.6 12-core AMD Ryzen 9. Nice. And then I'll do... I'll run 3D Mark, but I'll edit this out just to see the score on the end. Let's do a little run of OCT as well, make sure we're stable. Okay, nice. Looks like we're stable. We're not throttled at all on the CPU. The maximum temp of the GPU was 66 degrees and power draw was 882. Nice. Right, let's get 3D Mark fired up now. Trying to go with Time Spy Extreme, I think. There we have it. So we're on 28,873. I have seen some people on Discord with like about 34,000, I'm sure I've seen. So yeah, I've got a bit to go with my with my settings for that, but that is it then. So that is my build using the Carbon Wi-Fi. You can see the total cost was 17,125. Wow, that is expensive, but that is that lovely little build, and we've got everything on there that we could possibly need. We've got our DDR5 on there. We've got the i9 on there, 12 series. We've got the Enyo case. So in fact, what I'll do is I'm going to export this one. Let's take a picture of it. Okay, what do we want? What's going to be a good angle for this? Okay. Do I like that angle or that angle? I think the dragon looks cooler, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's capture that. Okay, and this is going to be called... Come on. Show me the money. And I'll figure out somewhere where I can upload this and share the link. So if you want to grab this PC, you'll be able to grab that. Anyway, that's it for now. Like I said before, if anyone wants me to do a tutorial on like overclocking, or I mean, I'm not an expert in overclocking, but I don't mind doing the video showing off the overclocking aspect of the game, or maybe even showing, you know, like doing the 2-color scheme with the pumps and stuff. Let me know. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm shirlierox. This is Show Me the Money, most expensive build in PC Build Simulator 2. See you next time.